Welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and in today's video, I am going to be doing a get ready with me, just putting some makeup on and chatting with you guys about a few things. And I have a couple palettes I've pulled together to create an eye look with today. The first one is this beauty from Saints, Angels, Sinners. This is the Funny Butter palette, and it says Makeup and Chill, 4/20/2022. And this was sent to me in PR. Did I say that? I don't remember. And this is just a beautiful all shimmer palette. It is absolutely stunning. And I love the Saints, Angels, Sinners shimmer formula. And I cannot wait to try at least a couple of these shades. I don't know how many yet, but I'm so excited. Beautiful. Saints, Angels, Sinners is one of my favorite US indie brands. And then for the mattes, I'm going to be using the Profusion Mattes palette. This is a palette that's been in my collection for a while. It's kind of on the chopping block. I'm not sure that I'm going to hold on to this when I do my collection declutter videos in January, but I might. I don't know. But I wanted to use it again today just to see what I think of it. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to be doing for this look today, I think, but I'm not exactly sure. And I do have my brows done and both eyelids are primed, of course, in the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 01. So let's get started with trying to decide if I want to go more cool toned or more warm toned for this look. Let me open the shimmer palette again and look. Let's see here. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go more cool tone today. I'm going to start off with this one here called Dough and put that in my transition areas first, and then we'll build from that. So I want to talk to you guys today about some negativity that I've heard about content that I put out here on my channel. And I actually filmed this video initially about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, a month ago, something like that. And I was pretty angry when I filmed that video. And as I was editing it, it was making me uncomfortable to even watch myself. So I just decided to scrap that video and refilm it, because if I'm not in a real good headspace, I really don't like to film. Like if I'm really tired or depressed or anxious or I don't know, a lot of different things, just not feeling like myself, I really want to take care of my mental health away from filming a video, you know? Not that I'm trying to hide things about myself from you guys. That's not how I feel. But it's just really important for me to take care of myself, my mental health. And I don't really want to do that while I'm filming a video necessarily. And I do think it's very important to take breaks from filming and to remember that this is just a hobby. This is not my job, and that I have a ton of other important commitments in my life besides YouTube. And so, yeah, I just, you know, if I'm not feeling up to things, I just don't film. I don't feel the need to, you know, push myself to do that if I'm not feeling up to it. Anyway, that really has nothing to do with what I'm going to be talking about. And the negativity that I've heard about my content primarily has to do with my collab videos, mostly my group collab videos, and then also my true crime content. So I want to address those things. I know I don't need to do this. I don't have to do it. I'm choosing to do it because the things that I've heard are the absolute furthest from the truth, okay? Absolutely the furthest from the truth. And basically what I've heard, in a nutshell, is that due to my collab content, like I mentioned, primarily my group collab content, and then also my true crime, I am shady, I am manipulative, I'm a liar, and that the only reason why I do that type of content is because I'm trying to gain all the subscribers. I just want all the subscribers. And I mean it when I say, I know I just said this, I'm going to repeat myself probably a lot in this video. That is the furthest thing from the truth. I have never done any kind of content on my channel, no matter what it is, to be shady, to be manipulative, to lie, or to gain a ton of subscribers. I have had my channel now for almost 3 years. In April of 2024, it'll be 3 years. And I am at almost 1,300 subscribers. So if my goal is to gain all the subscribers, it's not really working out for me because my channel is considered a micro channel, a little channel. Now for me, having the amount of subscribers that I have and the views that I have and stuff is amazing. I love it. I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy about that. It's wonderful because I really thought I'd have maybe 10 subscribers, really. And the fact that I have almost 1,300 means the world to me. You guys truly mean the world to me. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm not trying to be shady. I mean that. I genuinely mean that. And I know I've mentioned in other videos that a lot of us have relationships outside of YouTube with each other. And I love that. I absolutely do. And when I comment back to you in the comment section and I share my love and prayers and well wishes or whatever, those are all genuine. All of them are genuine. I truly feel that way. I wouldn't write it and say that to you if I didn't feel that way. Okay, I want to make that very clear. So I'm basically going to be giving you guys some backstory about my collab videos and also why I started doing true crime. And I'm also going to be taking some screenshots that are coming out of my YouTube studio to show you exactly how many subscribers I received from doing my group collab videos and also my true crime videos. I don't know that that's always super accurate because, you know, maybe someone watched a video, didn't subscribe in that moment and then came back and subscribed. I don't know. But I do have access to that data that I will show you in today's video just to, you know, drive my point home even more. And I'm also going to show you some other content that I've done where I've received a pretty big chunk of subscribers from that have nothing to do with my collab content and nothing to do with my true crime content. Okay, just so you guys can kind of see that the rumors and the stuff that's being said is not true. And this is a pretty light shade. I mean, I like it. It's just not showing up a ton, but that's okay because it's a really nice transition shade. And yeah, I think it's pretty. It's working great. And I think I am going to hold on to this palette because I really do like it. I do. It's fun. So now I want to deepen up the outer V in the crease here a little bit. So I think what I'll do is go into this shade right here called Twilight and put that in my crease and maybe just my crease for now. We'll see. So I did start my channel in April of 2021. And Steph, not your basic Steph, my best friend and my sister, she helped me. She was my mentor. You know, she helped me get started on my channel. And one of the things she said to me as we were, you know, planning out when I was going to start my channel and this, that, and the other thing, she said, at some point when you feel comfortable, I would love to collab with you. And I said, well, yeah, I would love to do that too. And we did do that about a month after I started my channel, I think. And I was terrified to collab with her because, you know, I was just getting started and I was still pretty nervous to film videos. But it ended up working out really great. It was really fun. We had a great time. We talked about our boxes of shame. That's what we filmed our collab centered around. And a box of shame is just a box full of makeup that you have purchased and haven't used yet. So yeah, it was really fun. Really a neat thing to do with her. And the reason why we wanted to do that collab together primarily is because, or most importantly, is because we love each other. You know, she's my best friend. She truly is. And yes, we met through the internet or YouTube, and no, we've never met each other in person, but she is my best friend. She is one of the most important people in my entire life, okay? Not just from YouTube, but in my whole life, truthfully. We chat on video chats all the time. You know, I know I've already talked about this, but yeah, we're very, very close. And that was one of the main reasons why we wanted to do a collab together. And we also wanted to show our support for one another. That's very important to both of us, that we, you know, show that support, that solidarity to the community. And we also talked about the fact that, sure, your channel can grow when you do collab videos. It can. It doesn't mean it's going to. There's no guarantee that it's going to. But we did talk about that because, you know, her subscribers might come and watch my video in a collab situation and decide that they like my content and want to subscribe to me, and vice versa. And I did get some subscribers from that collab. I did. But what I want to tell you too is that once you collab with the same person more than once, you're not going to probably gain any more subscribers from doing those collabs because people have already seen you. They've already determined whether or not they're going to subscribe to your channel or not, you know? I mean, yes, we all do get new subscribers here and there, and you might get another subscriber down the road from doing a collab with the same person, but it's pretty rare. And I have done a ton of collabs here since that first one. That was not my plan. I didn't ever anticipate that that's what I would do, but I have done a ton of collabs. I've been nicknamed the collab queen. And that's a nickname that I didn't come up with. I never expected to be called the collab queen, okay? I think it's very touching and I think it's funny, but that's never what I thought people were gonna call me. I'm not doing a bunch of collab videos so that people would call me the collab queen, okay? That's not true at all. And I've done collabs with people from all over the place, all over the world. And I have done multiple collabs with the same people. So if my goal is to just rack up all the subscribers, why would I continue to do collabs with the same people? Well, why I continue to do collabs with the same people is because I love them and they're my friends. They are my friends, truly my friends, okay? And it's just a lot of fun. It really is. And, you know, the main reason why I do collab videos, and Tina H. Beautiful Journey, I will link her channel in my description box. Anyone that has a channel that I'm mentioning is getting linked in my description box. She said it the best. She and I did a collab together a while back, and she was talking about, you know, why people do collab videos and how she described it. And I'm paraphrasing quite a bit here because I can't remember exactly what she said. I'm going to go back in with this brush now and just kind of blend that together a little bit better. She said, you know, when you're doing videos and editing and stuff, you're by yourself. I mean, yes, I am, you know, once my video comes up, I'm chatting with you guys and we're interacting. But as I'm filming, I'm sitting here by myself. No one's in here with me. And when I edit my videos, no one's hanging out with me while I'm editing. You know, you are kind of a man alone. You know, you're doing it solo. And so having collabs, it does make you feel like you're doing this with someone else. It's a little less lonely, you know, it really is. And it's wonderful because you're getting to know people and you're building a sense of community. And that's really what I love about it. It really has nothing to do with gaining a bunch of subscribers. It has to do with the fact that I'm showing support, I'm showing solidarity, I'm showing community, and it just makes it less lonely. It really does. And that's why I do them, and I'm going to continue to do them. If someone asks me to do a collab, most often I'm going to say yes. Sometimes I say no, just depends on, you know, what's going on in my life, and I usually have a few of these planned out anyway. So, and I don't really ever put up 2 videos in a day. So, you know, it just kind of depends, right? That's it. There's nothing more to it than that. So now I want to deepen up the outer V, and I'm going to go into this shade here called Tease. This is just, you know, the next step darker from these two, and put that on my outer V. So now I want to talk about my group collabs, because that's mostly where I've heard the negativity about, that I'm manipulative and shady and I'm a liar. The very first group collab I ever did was the Rocker Chick group collab, and that was put together by Lori Latimer. And she basically reached out to me and said on Instagram and said, I'm putting together a group collab with, I think there was 18 of us, maybe more than that, but I think there was 18. And basically the premise is that you pick a rocker chick that you like and you create a look based on that person. Whether you recreate one of their looks or an album cover or whatever, just, you know, that's what you want to join us. And we'd love to have you. And I was like, yes, rocker chick, hell yeah, I'm joining. And I picked Pat Benatar, and it was really, really fun, really fun. So initially how this works is that the director or the leader of the collab pulls everybody into a group chat on Instagram. So I got pulled in and we were all chatting with each other. Most people I knew that were in that collab, but there were a few that I didn't. And I ended up really liking, and we've become friends since then. And, you know, really, really cool. It was really fun. So as we're planning out the group collab, Lori says in the chat, she says, hey, some of us want to do giveaways. So who wants to do a giveaway and who doesn't? And I was like, giveaway. I'd never done a giveaway before. And I don't know why, but giveaways used to really like stress me out. I would be like, that's a lot of stuff to do. And I don't know, what do I get? And the rules, and I don't know, it just seemed like too much for my brain to handle. And so I said, yeah, no, I don't really want to do a giveaway. Not really thinking about the big picture, which I'll get into here in just a minute. And also, I was dealing with some pretty significant stuff with my dad. He was going through some pretty significant health stuff. And I actually thought about dropping out of this group collab because of that, because I wasn't really sure that I was going to be able to film my video and get it to Lori on time so she could put it in a playlist. And I was, you know, kind of in a funk, and I don't know, I wasn't sure. And then my dad ended up turning a corner and it was okay. And I felt comfortable to film and on time and stuff like that. So the videos all go up, and yay, how cool. And the playlist has all been made, and I'm going and I'm watching people's videos, and it's so fun. People did such a great job in that group collab, really creative, you know, picked really cool rocker chicks. I think there was another Pat Benatar, which was great. Really fun. However, as I'm sitting there listening to their videos, I'm hearing people say, because there's rules involved in the giveaways for these types of videos, that in order to win my giveaway, you need to be subscribed, publicly subscribed to everybody in the group collab. And I'm thinking, shit, like people are going to come and subscribe to my channel based on, or to win someone else's giveaway. So this other person has done the work, putting the giveaway together, getting all the rules together, and I'm not doing the same. And I thought, that's not a good look. I felt like an ass. I mean, I really did. And I didn't even think about that until I was listening to other people's videos. And I was like, oh, wonderful. And I thought, well, from now on, if I do another group collab and there's a giveaway, I'm taking part in the giveaway. Absolutely. Because, you know, I just don't think that's fair. I really don't. I mean, not like it's a huge, big deal. And I wasn't the only one that didn't do a giveaway, but still, I don't know. I just didn't like how I felt. I felt like an ass, like I'm, you know, getting like subscribers from someone else's giveaway. I just thought it looked stupid or rude and selfish. So a few months later, a friend of mine reached out to me on Instagram and said, a couple people are putting together a Christmas in July group collab. Would you like to join in? And I was like, well, you know, what's the premise of it? Basically, the premise was that we were going to partner up and send each other mystery boxes, open the mystery boxes in our videos, and then we were all going to do giveaways. And I thought, oh yeah, that sounds fun. And I was like, I'm making up for the ass I made of myself in the last group collab by not doing a giveaway. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'd love to do that. And so, of course, I get pulled into another group chat, and we start planning things. Well, what happened in that particular group collab is that there was a mystery box that didn't get to one of the collab members in time for them to open the box, film the video, get it edited, and put it up on time. But like we'd already put up this like little teaser trailer thing talking about what date the videos were going to come up and stuff. And so, you know, the person that hadn't received their box yet just reached out and said, hey, I'm not going to get my box in time because, of course, the mail system is unreliable. And I'd like to bump out the date that we upload. And, you know, I was fine with that. Most of us were fine with that. But there were a couple people that weren't fine with that because, you know, we put up these trailers and they'd already put stuff up on their community tabs and whatnot. And they were feeling like, oh, now we have to change all that. And I've already filmed my video with all the dates and I'm going to have to refilm. You know, not everybody has time to do that. I just went in and like altered my video, I think. No, actually I did refilm my video, but I had the time to do that. So I was okay with that. I understood why some people weren't fine with that, but you know, we ended up postponing uploading that video. And, you know, I did do a giveaway and I felt great about that. But at that point, I kind of thought, you know, I don't know that group collabs are really the thing for me to be doing, because a lot of what you have to do at a group collab is you have to be very tuned in to the group chat because things change, you know, people, I don't know, lots of stuff. There's just a lot of communications going on and I have a full-time job. And so I couldn't really keep up with the group chats. And what would happen a lot of times is that I would get home from work and I'd go look in the group chat and there would be dozens of messages that I'd missed. I'd have to go and read them all and to keep up. And I just thought, I don't know if this is for me. And I did mention that to a couple people that I don't know that I'm going to continue to do group collabs because this, you know, this just gets to be a little much for me. But then a few months later, I got asked to join another group collab and I changed my mind and I said, yes. Let's see here. I think what I'm going to do, we're going cool toned here. I think what I'm going to do is this shade right here called Edible. It's kind of like a greeny purple. I think that would look really cool with the cool tone shades. Yes. And then I think, oh, I'm just trying to decide between Ganja and Jack Herrera. I will start off with this one first and put that right there. But, you know, after I talked to the person who had asked me to join in, it was the Hello Fall group collab. and seeing all the others that were going to be in there. And Charmaine, actually, from Charmaine Staycation, because we were already in a group chat, she's like, Erica, you're doing this with us. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I'm really glad that I did. It was really easy, really fun. And, you know, again, just a really great way to bring community together. And then my last group collab that I've done was in March. I joined in with the Lucky Charms group collab with some amazing creators. And again, we exchanged mystery boxes and did giveaways and stuff. And it was really fun. And there's a couple things I want to break down a little bit more here. But the first thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pop up screenshots of the amount of subscribers that I gain from each group collab that I've done. Okay, so you guys can see exactly what happened. So the first one, Rocker Chick group collab, I gained 17, which, you know, that's a wonderful amount of subscribers. Wonderful. But it's not the bulk of my subscribers. Okay, it's not, never has been. And at that point, I think I had 600 subscribers, maybe 700. I can't remember for sure. So, okay. And then the next collab that I did, which was the Christmas in July, I gained 5. Again, not the bulk of my subscribers. The third one I did, which was the Hello Fall, I gained 10. Again, wonderful number, but not the bulk. And then the last one I did, the Lucky Charms group collab, I gained 3. So for the rumor that's I'm just doing this to gain a ton of subscribers, well, that sure backfired on me, didn't it? Because I didn't gain a ton of subscribers. I mean, 1 subscriber to me is huge, okay? So please don't, I'm not like, well, that wasn't enough and I'm pissed off. No, I'm thrilled with 1 subscriber is wonderful. But the reason why I'm telling you and showing you this is because I did not gain hundreds, thousands, whatever of subscribers from doing these group collabs. All right, I didn't. Now, some other things that I've heard negatively about group collabs is that they're manipulative because we're forcing people to come and subscribe to our channels that wouldn't have normally subscribed to our channels, but they felt like they had to in order to win the giveaways. Which, you know, okay, maybe there's some logic to that. I don't know. I don't see it that way, but maybe, I don't know. Because we're not forcing anyone to come and subscribe. The person still has a choice of whether or not they want to subscribe to our channels. And we're not doing super elaborate giveaways. You know, I'm not giving away a car. I'm not giving away a trip to the Bahamas or jet ski or anything like that. I'm not doing anything of the sort. None of us are. It's just meant to be fun. And there are lots of people that love to win giveaways, you know, that they will seek out giveaways to enter into, you know, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's fine. It's fun to win stuff. I've won giveaways before and it's fun. And also, you know, I've heard some criticism about, you know, it's like homework because people have to then go and watch, you know, 18 people's videos in order to win and enter and stuff. And I realize that's a lot. And so as time went on with my group collabs, we made the rules a little bit different. So like if you wanted to enter into my giveaway or to try to win my giveaway, I was pulled into a smaller subset group with like maybe 5 people. So you just needed to be publicly subscribed to myself and the 4 or 5 other people that were in my smaller group of the big group, right? So that seemed like maybe a little bit more manageable. And what I will also say is that we're being totally upfront from the very beginning of the video, telling you exactly what the parameters of the giveaways are. And if people don't jive with that, then certainly they do not have to engage in or enter into the giveaways. Okay, they don't have to do that. No one is making anybody do anything, I promise. I've never gone to anyone's house and told them to sit their butts down on the couch, watch the video, and instantly subscribe. That would never happen. Okay, now I just don't know what to do here. I really do want to like brighten that up because it's, you know, it's nice dark look, but I want to have some bright here. I think I am just going to go into Jack Herrera. It's like this kind of green and pink. Oh, that's going to be so fun. Maybe more warm tone, but I don't care. I'm mixing some stuff up today. What I think would be shady and manipulative in this situation is if, let's say I came onto my video and said, well, everyone else's rules are that you need to be publicly subscribed to all of us. But I don't care about that. Just be publicly subscribed to me to win my giveaway. That would be super shady and crappy, and I would never do that. Or, oh God, that is beautiful. Oh yes, that is gorgeous. and amazing, and I love it. Oh, that is really fun. I need to amp this, keep putting some more on here. This is kind of a smushy shimmer to really make this pop. But this is gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Or if I said I'm giving away a $100 Ulta gift card and I gave away a $10 Ulta gift card, that would be really shady and crappy. Or if I just didn't even do any, I lied about doing a giveaway, period. And I've had that happen to me before where I won someone's giveaway and they announced it in their community tab. They messaged me on Instagram, asked me for my address, and they never sent me the giveaway. It's like, huh? Which, I mean, who cares? Whatever. Not that big a deal. But none of us would ever do that. That's not true. And we also are not sitting in the group chats on Instagram, you know, maniacally planning out all the subscribers we're going to get. You know, subscriber blood dripping off of our fangs. That's just not what happens. It's just meant to be fun. And sure, there is, like I mentioned, there is a potential that you could grow your channels. Of course there is, but there's no guarantee that that's going to happen. And as you can see by my screenshots, that's not what happened. Yes, I have gotten some subscribers, but out of the almost 1,300 I have, you can see now that the bulk of that did not come from my group collabs. And I don't know, I may never do a group collab. I might do a group collab. I don't know. I haven't been asked to do any more. And if I am, I might, I may not. And that's my decision. That's my decision, whether or not I change my mind and decide to, yes, do one or not do one. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't feel like I should have to explain to anyone, no matter what I've said, that my mind got changed and I did something differently than I said. So what? This is not that big of a deal. It's just a YouTube collab video. There's way more important things in life than that. And, you know, I've also done other content that has gotten way more subscribers than my group collabs. Like my eyeshadow palette collection videos. Those are the most successful videos that I do on my channel. One of them has like over 5,000 views, which is very rare for me. Very rare. I'm, you know, I usually get 100 views for a video, and sometimes I get less than that, and sometimes I get more than that. And I'm going to pop up a screenshot here to show you the amount of subscribers I've received from my collection videos. I'll pop that up too so you can see that. Now, does that mean that I am being shady and manipulative and a liar because I've received, you know, a good chunk of subscribers from doing those videos? Is that what that means? Because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be manipulative or shady or a liar. Of course, I do know that those types of videos are successful here. Absolutely, I do. And I do want to have successful content. I don't know anybody that doesn't want to have successful content here. I don't know. But I also really enjoy that type of content. I love to go and seek out eyeshadow palette collection videos. I love that. And I've subscribed to several people from watching those videos because they're great creators. I'm really happy that I did that. But one of my goals too in filming content here on YouTube is that I want to film content that I enjoy watching. That was something I heard from Annette, from Annette's Makeup Corner. And I think that's amazing advice, is to do content that you enjoy watching. So now I'm going to do my lower lash lines. I did pop some concealer on down here, and I'm going to be using this in my lower waterlines. This is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Shamrock. Warm tone green, but I think that would look really cool with this greeny shade towards the front. Man, that is pretty. I love that. So now I want to talk about the negativity that I've heard about my true crime content. Because of course, you know, that's been criticized as well. And I have a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology that I got in 1996, a long time ago. But ever since I was in college and started studying like abnormal psychology and criminal psychology, I've just always been, and I don't know why, and I know this is weird, some people find this very strange, I've been very intrigued and very interested in true crime. I think a lot of it is like I'm trying to figure out why people do the things that they do. And true crime has always been something that I've really, I don't know if enjoy is the right word, but I watch on YouTube quite often. I watch a lot of different people. And I started mentioning on my channel months ago, maybe over a year ago, in certain videos, that I was thinking about maybe doing true crime on my channel at some point, just to see what the feedback would be. And a lot of people were like, yeah, do it. That'd be really cool. I'd love to watch that. And, you know, I wasn't really sure exactly how to get started or exactly what to do. I kind of drug my feet about it for a while because it seemed kind of intimidating. And, you know, I don't have a lot of the bells and whistles that a lot of the other true crime channels do. I mean, it's very amateurish what I do, extremely amateurish. But I just went ahead and went for it. I started it in February of this year, and I try to do them once a month, but I've missed a couple months, and I don't know that I'm going to have one up for the month of December because there's just a lot going on. And I do put a lot of time and energy into doing a true crime video. It may not look like that because, like I said, it's very amateurish, and I'm totally aware of that. But what I do is I get a book, and I read the whole book, and I take a lot of notes, and then I try to memorize the notes as well as I can. And then basically I just, sit down and film the video. I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional journalist. I'm not a professional true crime person. It's just an interest that I had and something I wanted to pursue to see if I could do it. And I did it. I got some positive feedback for it. I enjoy is maybe not the right word, but it's very interesting to me to do them. And so I've kept doing them. And the criticism I've received from that is that, again, that I'm just doing it just to get subscribers, and that I'm manipulating people because this should be a makeup channel. Why would I do true crime on a makeup channel? I should have started a completely different channel for my true crime. I didn't want to do that. And that's my choice. I'm a grown adult. I can make that decision. Okay. And I honestly don't know why anybody would care about that, but apparently they do. I just didn't want to start a whole new channel. I didn't think that was necessary. I don't do them enough to really start a whole new channel. I have like a fuzz or something on my face. I can feel it right here, but I can't see it. I don't know. I do them, like I mentioned, once a month, if I can. Most people that just have true crime channels are doing them once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever. I don't have the time to do that. I really don't. I have a full-time job, a family, a grandson, other stuff going on in my life. So I just do them when I have the time to do them. And yes, I would love to be able to do them once a month. And I thought that that was feasible. And it's turning out that that's not always feasible for me. I have other stuff going on. I'm going to go into dough. Oh, I put Twilight down. My lower lash line, sorry. Get all talking about stuff. And what you guys need to realize too is that I've lost subscribers from doing my true crime as well. Because I know what happens is, like, people who really just want the makeup content and they're not jiving with the true crime, they've bailed from my channel. Like, I don't want to be subscribed to her anymore. I don't want to see true crime. Or they just, maybe just don't watch the true crime. And I know that people have come to my channel for the true crime and then got to my channel and went and really looked around and they were like, she does makeup? No, I'm going to unsubscribe. So I'm also going to be popping up screenshots of my true crime video subscriber gaining, so you guys can see that too, because the bulk of my subscribers have not come from my true crime content either. Okay, and they're never going to. I have gotten, I think the first one I ever did got the most views, and it's over 800, and the rest of them are between like 400 and 100. The last one I just did barely got 100 views because I'm a total amateur. I don't have access to like the news footage and the interrogation footage and all the other stuff that a lot of the bigger channels have. I don't have that stuff. I'm going to go into teas now. I have pictures I pull off of Google, and that's it. That's it. My editing is subpar. I mean, I know all this. I have never sat here filming a video, editing a video, uploading a video, thinking that I am just hot shit because I do true crime, or hot shit because I do group collabs, or I'm just it, man. I'm the thing, and everybody better just worship the ground that I walk on. I've never felt like that. This is not that serious to me. It's just something fun for me to do now that my kids don't live here. Really, I mean, to be totally honest, I just was feeling real sad without my babies here. So I started doing something that was for me, because their whole lives I did it all for them. So that's where all this comes from. It has nothing to do with me thinking I'm cool or the shit or anything like that by doing any kind of content that I've ever done on my channel, ever. So I don't know, man. I do not understand it. I really don't get it. This negativity. I don't get it at all. I don't understand why anybody would fault someone or put them down for wanting to pursue a goal of theirs. And especially if it has nothing to do with the other person. I'm not doing this content to hurt anybody. I'm not doing this content to outshine anyone or because I think I'm better than anyone else. So I did go off camera and I did put on my foundation and my powder. I used the She Glam Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation in the shade Nude, which I always think nude such a funny name. Nude for who? Anyway, don't get me started on that. And then I also used, which powder? Where was my powder? Oh, this one right here. The Mineral Loose Flawless Foundation Powder from Makeup Mecca, or by Makeup Mecca, in the shade Neutral Fair. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to bronze my face, and I'm going to use this beat up, nasty looking thing. This is the Iconic London Ultimate Bronzing Powder in medium bronze, and bronze my face. I think I said that already. You know, the thing is that I don't know anybody that's on this platform that doesn't want to be successful, okay? And I think success means very different things to different people. And my success to me is just having fun and connecting with people. And, you know, if my channel happens to grow, then it happens to grow. And of course, I want to put content out that I think people want to watch. Yes. And if that means that that's manipulative, then I guess we're all guilty of that, right? Because I would assume that we all want to have successful content here. I don't know. And I see all kinds of like self-promotion that people do on different platforms to help their YouTube channel succeed. You know, like on Instagram, people will put stuff on there. I put stuff on there. I announce every time I do a video, I put a picture of the thumbnail in a post and also in my stories. And I'll tell you exactly what time and the date or whatever. Well, it's usually the same day that my video is going up. You know, there are people that will put posts on their community tabs with their copious links to different products and use my link, shop my link, shop my links. And I mean, what do you think they're doing that for? You think they're doing that for fun? No, they're doing that because they stand to gain a kickback from you using their links. And also they're promoting their channel, because a lot of people, that's really important to them. It's like, oh, this person's got a ton of links to stuff. That's cool. I'm going to go subscribe, and then use their links to save money on products. But the creator's getting something out of that, which, you know, that's fine. If it, I mean, you know, I do have codes to a couple brands, and I really don't push the codes because I feel like, you know, I don't want to come off like I'm trying to, you know, go use my code, because I don't make any money off of that, really. I mean, I don't know that anybody's ever used I think my code to Ladybug Glow has been used a couple times, and I told the brand owner, just put it in a little pot for me, and then if I choose to purchase things, which I will from her, then maybe you can give me a little discount on that, you know, like take the commission I've made and put it towards purchases I'm going to make from your brand, because I will continue to do that forever and ever, as long as she has a brand. Absolutely. And, you know, I don't go around saying, well, people that do that, people that do reels and shorts promoting their videos, and people that constantly are putting posts up with their links attached and this and that, they're manipulative and shady. I don't do that, because I don't necessarily think it is manipulative. It's just not, it's not something I do. Well, I don't have any links to anything. So, and I don't need to have links to stuff. I don't really, that stuff just is not important to me. Oops, I have a hair. Let's get that off there. It's just not important to me. But, you know, I know it is really important to other people, and that's fine. It's just, you know, we do things differently. We're different people, and we do things differently. And our success, like I just mentioned, means different things to different people. I understand that. But I just really take issue with hearing that I'm this just, you know, nasty, shady, liar, manipulator, blah, 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 because I do what I do here on my channel. That's not what I'm trying to do, ever. And I just wonder sometimes, like, why is that being said? Like, why is that being said? You know? And I wonder sometimes if it's insecurity or maybe some envy, jealousy, maybe, which, you know, there's nothing to be jealous of. But I know I used to do that when I was younger, when I was like in high school and college and stuff, middle school. I would, you know, get real jealous of someone or feel really insecure about somebody, and I'd put them down and bash them and say, oh, they're this and they're that and they're da 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 da. But I've grown out of that. I don't need to talk shit about people to make myself feel better and less insecure and less jealous. I don't need to do that. And I don't know, maybe that's not what it's coming from, but I don't know. That's the thing, that it does kind of take the fun out of it when you start hearing, you know, that grown adults are saying really negative things about you. It does take the fun out of it, because it's just like, oh, here we go. And, you know, I talked with my husband about filming this video, and he's like, I don't think you should film it, because you're basically giving power to the negativity that's been said. And he said, and also, if you film the video and talk about the fact that you're upset about it, you know, you're letting them win. You're letting that negativity win, and don't let them win. And I don't want to let them win necessarily. I mean, no, that's not what I'm trying to do here. And I don't want to give my power away to somebody that doesn't deserve it. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, nobody deserves my power. But I just really felt that it was necessary to not really defend myself, but just explain what's going on here. Because I do think that when people hear negative information, they just glom onto it. I have way too much blush on. Holy crap, I'm just going for it. Blushed face, blushed cheeks. I think they go, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she is manipulative and shady, and she's a liar. And ooh, yeah, they just glom onto it. And, you know, I can't control what other people say or what other people, how they feel about me. This is not why I'm putting this video up here. Truthfully, it's not. But I also think that if a person is getting accused of doing something that is completely the opposite of what they're trying to do, they have the right to defend themselves. And that's basically what I'm doing here. And I know maybe that's stupid or unnecessary, but, you know, I don't want people glomming on to that negativity and thinking, oh yeah, Erica's this big. And people are going to think what they're going to think about me. And also, if people are truly my friends and truly know me and truly care about me, they're going to know that that kind of stuff, those kind of rumors and stuff are not true. And if they choose to believe it, then that's their choice. I mean, I realize all that, but I don't know. I just thought that maybe if I gave you guys some actual numbers and you could see exactly what's going on here, there's something flying around, that you would be like, yeah, no, that's not what's going on Erica's channel. That's not why she's doing X, Y, and Z. I'm just doing it because it's really fun. And it's, like I mentioned before, it's just a goal that I've had to do, especially the true crime, mostly the true crime. And if that is something that's really upsetting to people, then I guess the bottom line is they do not have to watch it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to do my eyeliner, mascara, lipstick, maybe inner corner shade. I'm loving these shimmer shades. And now I don't really know that I love the mattes with the shimmers, but I do like the look. I think it came together really well. So I'm going to go do that stuff and I'll come back. This is the finished look, and I really do like how this look turned out. I like the shimmers better than the mattes. I'm just so on the fence about keeping that mattes palette from Profusion, because I do have those tones in other palettes a few times over, but it is fun having it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Let me show you just a few things I put on my face for my finished look off camera. I use this beauty on my lips. This is the MAC Bullet Lipstick in Move Your Body. This is such a fun dark brown shade. It brings me back to the 90s. I love using this. And then for my inner corners, I used another little beauty out of the Sugar Drizzle little cube palette here. What's it called? Mini Glow Cube palette. This one right here in the middle, that one gets used a lot. It's kind of like a greeny gold, and I thought it would look cool with the shimmer I put towards the front of the lid. Oh, I love this. I'm so grateful to Julie for sending me that. For my upper lid liner, I used the one from She Glam. This is just a felt tip liner in black that's very affordable, but works very well. So now let's talk about the eyeshadow palettes. Let me start off with the mattes. I mean, this is a nice palette to have, and things do work pretty well in here. Yes, they do. But I just kind of feel like, do I really need it? Because I do have all these tones elsewhere. I don't know. And I was impressed with how they were fine, but then I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I probably will just declutter this. Not that it's a bad palette, because it's not. That's why I struggle. And then the Funny Butter palette from Saints, Angels, Sinners. Oh, I mean, I know I only used 2 shimmers out of here today. This one here called Jack Herrera and this one here called Edible. But this is going to be so much fun to continue to play with. If you guys would like to see me use this again on my channel, I'd be happy to do that. Love this brand. Love the shimmer formula from this brand. It's so beautiful, and we've got a lot of really fun, really unique, different options in here to play with. Yes, but I really like the 2 that I put together. Now, obviously I talked about a lot of different stuff in this video, and pretty rambly, I'm sure. Can't wait to edit it. But my bottom line here, or my whole goal in doing this, was just to dispel the negative rumors I've heard about my content, and just to give you guys some actual factual information so you can see that that's just not true. I know that maybe it looks that way to some people, that's why I do certain types of content here, is to be shady and manipulative and to lie and try to get all the subscribers, but really that's never been my goal. Yeah, I do want to be successful here, and I do want to grow. I do want my channel to grow. I don't know anybody that doesn't want their channel to grow, doesn't want to be successful. So I don't feel like I'm different from anyone else in that regard. I do think, however, that success means different things to different people. And my success here on this platform is exactly where I want to be. You know, if I don't gain any more subscribers from here until I stop filming videos, I'm not going to stop filming videos because of that. You know, that's just the way it is, and that's fine. Truthfully, that's how I feel. The content that I've done here on my channel is because I've wanted to do it for community reasons, I don't know, to support other people, to lift up other people, to form friendships and relationships. That's very important to me. And in terms of my true crime, I'm doing it because it's a goal that I had. It's something I wanted to pursue. And like I mentioned earlier, I know how amateurish those videos are. I know they are. I watch other people's true crime content, and mine is way less interesting probably, and just way less than other people's are. But I'm just doing the best I can do, and that's the best I can do. And maybe that's not good enough for people, and that's totally fine. They don't have to subscribe. But I will no longer sit back and listen to stuff being said about me and not address it. I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm really not trying to give my power away or internalize the things that I've heard, even though I kind of have done that. But I'm learning to not do that. I mean, I'm human. I'm just trying to navigate life as best as I can. But I also think that the negativity that gets said, people do glom onto that, and they start to form opinions and feelings about someone based on stuff that's just not true. It's not true. So anyway, we can chat about this in the comment section. Let me know what you think of what I've said here. And, you know, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and enjoying what I'm doing, and really try hard not to allow the negativity to bring me down or weigh me down, because it does really take the fun out of it. And this is all I've ever wanted this to be, is just fun and, I don't know, just fulfilling something for me to do for myself. Like I said, now that my kids aren't here anymore, I mean, that's all I've ever done this for. I don't ever think I'm going to be the next best, greatest thing here on this platform. And I don't think I hope I have never come across that way, because yeah, that's the furthest thing from what my goals are here. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section. I love to chat with you guys there. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again on my next video. But in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Drop it.